Good afternoon, my MGTOW brothers. Welcome to the road. I've already unloaded and drove a third of the way across Iowa to get loaded, and now we're going to drive for a bit. Hey, Hanok. Howdy, Chaos. Hope you have a great day too, brother. Hey, Rafter. What's up, Shark?
Two
Good
27.
afternoon, Wind.
Good afternoon, Mr. Trueblood.
And how are you doing today, sir?
Blew a tire out this morning.
Well, is your jaw
Oh,
sore?
hell. No. Trailer tire blew up. Blew the mud flap off.
Nice.
For the mud flap up and forwards.
Yeah. Well, when it skins itself and comes around and flaps, that fucking rubber, it's pretty fucking powerful.
Yeah, especially at 65 miles an hour.
Oh, hell yeah.
It slaps.
At
God
least you know
damn.
you gave the people behind you a great big alligator.
There was a truck that was literally on my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you won't
Hey,
do that
Merry
shit
Christmas,
again.
motherfucker.
Yeah, bet you won't do that shit again.
Yeah, not till next time.
Not, yeah, this
I just
shit.
ran into fucking Karen the yard dog, male
They,
Karen.
mail Karen. Oh shit. How was
Uh,
that?
I pull out of my fucking dock, right? And I wanted to close my doors and slide my tandems. It's raining too, by the way. And he says, you can pull onto the gravel yard if you want to do that. And I just look at him. So the fucker pulls his fucking yard tractor up so close to my fucking back end, I can't shut my doors. He's like, do I need to call my supervisor? I told him, do what you need to fucking do. Then I told him, I put the door back into fucking lock and I said, hey, you might want to move your fucking tractor. I'm going to slide the tandems. So,
Wow.
and it's
It
fucking
can.
raining. It's fucking raining, you know. What a fucking douche.
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely some douche behavior.
It's like Barney
Damn.
Fife was fucking driving a fucking tractor.
Shit, he might as well be. Might as the fuck well be. Fuck. With all that
Jesus.
bull, with all that fuckery.
I couldn't believe it. Not a young guy either. My age or maybe a little older.
Yeah, that might be a Gertrude.
Whatever. It was fucking douchebag is who he was.
Yeah, well, that might be either a Gertrude or a well, one of those two.
Yeah. So I just pulled out onto the street off of the company property and he couldn't say shit to me. I said, hey, he doesn't fucking own the street.
Yep.
In their yard, okay, he can fucking have an opinion. Got to follow their rules on their yard, but on the street, fucking suck my dick.
Wow. Yeah.
Plus, I wasn't going to go back in their gravel yard. It's fucking muddy as hell. And
You get no traction on slide them tandems.
yeah,
Yeah.
I've already got to fucking clean the floor of the truck now because you got to park there
Yeah.
in their yard to fucking go in and check in.
Yep. Have you noticed people getting crazier nowadays in public?
Yeah.
I gotta remain vigilant.
Yeah. A lot of people are angry right now.
Yeah. And it's only gonna get worse.
I don't get it.
Or
I don't understand why people are taking everything so seriously.
because they were never taught how to regulate their emotions.
Yeah, but this guy's
You
my age. If he'd acted like that back in school, people would be fucking pounding him.
he got his ass whooped.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got beat
Yeah.
hard. All right, now I got about an hour and 45 minutes. I can get 2 hot dogs.
2 hot dogs.
Yep, 2 hot dogs off the roller grill. Because I'm freaking hungry. Or spicy something. Something
Yeah.
spicy.
Something.
Better than nothing. But it's like, yeah, it's like these people. You got these. You like I said, don't underestimate the male Karen. You know, they're a male Karen for a reason.
Yeah.
Okay. They are a male Karen for a reason. You know,
Yeah, I just don't even want to fucking guess why somebody would get like that.
because their wife ain't sucking them off enough, and they can't, and they're too old to try to talk to somebody to a 20-year-old. You know,
I don't know, man.
20-year-old. I mean, his wife ain't sucking him off, and a 20-year-old thinks he's gross. And you know they'll get plugged about just about anything.
I guess.
given it hasn't. I mean, I think a pulse might be optional. Pulse and higher function might be optional. You know?
Yeah, I never had the inclination to do anything like that to anybody. Even when I had the
Well,
fucking authority to do that kind of crap. When I was working at Raytheon or at Beechcraft.
oh, nice. Hey, look, at
Why the
least you
fuck
were a
would you treat anybody like that?
you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly. You're a piece of shit.
You're a terrible
Fucking
person.
that kind of
Basically, you're.
stuff comes.
Hmm?
Yeah, that comes back around to get you.
Yep. Look here. You're safe. Like I've always thought about it this way. When I'm on work property, perfectly safe. When I'm not on work property, I'm not safe. Treat people how you want to be treated. You know?
Yeah.
That's how I see it. As long as I'm on work property, I have the option to talk crap and be a complete and utter belligerent prick, belligerent bastard, or belligerent son of a bitch. But when I'm off work property, I'm not safe. It is now public property. I can now get my
Yeah.
ass whooped.
Yeah, I'd be a
Am I
sorry
right?
sack of shit if I. I guess so. I'd be a sorry sack of shit if I didn't just fucking. Hey, it's his fucking company. It's their yard, their rules, right? Even though there was no fucking sign saying to do that.
Exactly, but still,
But
like I
still, you know, he's
hello.
fucking giving me direction.
Yep.
It's his fucking company, his rules.
Right.
So I've got
Like
to fucking follow him as the fucking OTR driver.
like I said,
But
even
if
though
I
it's
was
his
to
company,
fucking wait around for that sumbitch to get off work, what kind of a fucking pathetic piece of shit would I be?
you'd be one. That's a good question. I mean, you're wasting your unless you're on your break, you know? If you're on your break, I can and it just so happens that your break may coincide with him leaving.
Oh, that's a completely different story.
Exactly.
But
That
like
is
today, where I can go out and drive 5 more hours before my clock runs out,
yep,
you know, I'm doing is hurting myself.
right. But on days when you couldn't drive and somebody does that. See, the thing is like I always treat people how I would want to be treated,
Yep.
even if they're pricks, you know?
Well,
Because
if they're pricks, I don't have a fucking thing to do with them when I'm
right,
not fucking working. If I don't have to fucking, just like I don't have anything to do with fucking women when I'm not fucking chasing them or working. You know, I don't chase pussy no more. So I don't have nothing to fucking do with women unless it's for work or at my family.
like I said, if I ain't working, I ain't approaching. If it ain't benefiting me, well, it's just what it is.
Yeah. But I didn't get upset about it.
Right on.
I didn't call the guy names
Using
or
points.
anything.
Mhm. Yep. Like I said, it's like
It's worth commenting on because he was a douche.
mm, thank you for your support. Yeah.
You must be wearing your veteran's hat.
Yeah. So was mine. Well, my grandfather was cleared the concentration camps. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He told me some horror stories. Like, oh, you won't even learn, but yeah, you too. So basically, treat everybody like you want to be treated. You know, it's like the four safety rules. Treat everybody like you want to be treated. Never point at a person that doesn't deserve it. Keep your hands and feet to yourself unless warranted. Keep your words polite unless warranted.
Right?
It's just like the four firearm safety rules. You know, is that telling you something?
Yep. Good rules to live by, that's for sure.
And sisters is life like every day is your last. Live every day like it's your last.
Well, guys like that, you know, people that run around angry all the time, like Cartman, respect my authority.
Yep.
You know, those guys need to listen to What a Wonderful Life by Louis Armstrong and just fucking think about the words.
Well, po- power corrupts absolutely. You know.
Yeah.
Corrupted
Boop-a-doop.
by the power.
I got a real pretty drive today, even if it is raining a little bit. I'm cutting across southern Iowa, getting over to Highway 35.
Ooh, the Iowa 80.
I'm not that far north.
Oh,
Hey, you need to recharge that flashlight. It's giving an alarm off.
yeah, there's a lot of things I need to do. That'll do. I'll just shut it up. Well, at least I'm not a jerk, Dusty, in my house, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We actually changed the batteries in our smoke detector.
Well, good. I think there's only one guy that regularly gets online that doesn't do that.
He probably does it to annoy people.
I honestly think that he just doesn't hear it anymore. Because it's been years.
Is that long? I mean, that battery would be dead. The hell? All right, let's see what we got here.
You know, I can see holding off until the next time you go to the grocery store. Right?
Get into this. Already. People just come out of nowhere. Don't do this. What else are you gonna do? Don't do it, lady. Don't do it. Don't do it. It won't work out well. All right. Vehicles over 1360. We got East Pittsburgh, west to Cincinnati. We're taking the east route. Pittsburgh. Years. East of the sun, west of the moon. Alrighty. Alright, Emma. Hold on, let's see if I can do this here.
All right. Bon appetit. Hey, Skelly. How's it going, Mr. Cube, sir? What's up, Sergeant Grinch?
Greetings, sir. How are you?
Doing all right. Hopefully, I didn't leave you sitting backstage for too long.
No. I just commented that's a well-made 2-lane road.
Yeah.
So where are you?
I am in southern central Iowa.
I've been to Iowa, but I don't know if I've ever been there.
Well, I was in Topia, and then I picked up a load and dropped off this morning. Then I drove about 90 miles or so to Ottumwa. Now I'm heading from Ottumwa to Highway 35. And I'm going to catch 35 and go south. This job goes to Joplin.
Nice. I will be getting my medication in about a half hour.
No wonder you're bored.
I've been here since 9 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, they haven't turned your brain off yet.
They will be in a half hour.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's like I'm getting out from under the weather. That's nice.
So
Right.
tentatively, I'm supposed to be out of here Wednesday evening before dinner.
Right.
Me, I don't give a shit. Don't make no difference to me. One of the nurses gave me a Christmas ornament of the Grinch.
Oh, nice.
Nice. So that, coming here is just so, it's just hysterical because I've been here so long. I know so many people. They just stop by my room. Hey, heard you were back. How you doing?
Yeah.
So I haven't been alone. That's why I'm late to the show.
Well, you're not really late. I started late because I didn't feel like starting the stream until I was going to get a good solid chunk of driving.
Yeah.
Didn't realize they'd actually get me loaded quickly because I wasn't supposed to be loaded until Wednesday. That's when my appointment was.
Wow.
But they had me come and fucking try it. It worked.
So you're just dropping it off at the yard?
Yep, because it doesn't deliver until next Monday. Ain't no way I'm gonna sit around all day. Or all
Iowa
week.
to Joplin, 5 days. Holy shit! You could walk that.
Yeah, damn near it. Damn near it.
Yeah. Holy crap.
And if I do wind up being the guy that drops it, they can send me fucking to Illinois and back.
Yeah.
Or fucking Ohio and back or something.
Well, if it's going to Joplin as the final destination, couldn't they just have a local driver take it?
I hope they do.
That way you can stay out on the road.
Yeah, because the fucking live unloads and live loads are pretty fucking much time killers, time wasters. Although the place that I'm delivering to is really good about getting you in and out.
Yeah.
But whether they'll take me early, I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to get all the way to Joplin today. So I've got to go almost the whole width of the state of Missouri, east to west. I'm doing it in Iowa, but
Did you get to watch the game last night? The Kansas City game?
I did.
That fourth down play was pretty interesting. Didn't expect that.
Yeah. Well, I didn't expect him to be able to go all the way, but they've had a good run defense all year.
Well, nobody expects some 260-pound guy to be able to run that fast and that long. You know?
Yeah. But an L's an L. Ain't no use crying about it.
And all the Miami Dolphins are from 72 are partying.
Yeah.
I think it's almost impossible to go 17 games without a loss. It's almost impossible.
I think it's impossible because I think 17 games is way too much for those guys' bodies. So many people get hurt.
Well, what are you going to do when they go up to 18?
Getting more people hurt. They need to have bigger rosters. That's what they need to have. You can't.
Yeah, they should have 60-man rosters.
Yeah.
One preseason game and 60-man rosters, an 18-week season. That way they're still done at the same time. No problem. You know, those guys, their careers are just going to be shorter.
Yeah.
What was it in 72? What was it? 12 games.
No
Or
bye
was it
week,
4
though.
or was it 14? Well, let me see what Google says.
Yeah. My memories of 1972 are not good enough.
That was 7. Yeah.
I was 5.
My brother was 3. Yeah, I'm sorry. It was 14 games. Well, you know why they're pushing for that 18-game season.
Money.
Well, you get to play your whole entire conference in an 18-game season. If you so choose to. You could play every AFC team every year. Including your 2 division games. Yeah, for each team. Oh, just for the record, my weather outside my window is just as shitty as the weather that's outside of yours.
Nice.
Yeah.
Although it's 60s. It's a fucking 62 here today.
I think it's 60 here today. 60 degrees on the nose, and it's going to start going down at 4:00, all the way down to 44 tonight.
They're predicting snow here. I don't see it happening.
The ground's too warm. Yeah, so the 72 Dolphins were 17-0. So to match an undefeated season, you would be 20-0? Come on, man. Minimum.
Well, it'd be 21-0 when they go to 18 games.
Yeah. Nobody's going to be able to do that. I think it's harder to win now than it was back then anyways.
I don't know. Back then, they didn't have the salary cap. So you had the the rich teams or the teams that bred fucking loyalty in their fucking stars, and they could pay them whatever, right?
Yeah.
And you'd see guys go their entire careers and, and never get traded. Look at Staubach.
Well,
Or Bradshaw. Those guys never
some
fucking.
franchises still do that though now, don't they?
They do, but they don't. It's like they use them up, and when they're almost about ready to break, they trade them to somebody else for a couple of picks. Look what they did to fucking. Green Bay's notorious for doing this. They did that to Brett Favre, and they did it to Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Hell, they did it with the guy. Two teams have done it. Well, one team really did it to the guy that's playing for you guys these days. Fucking
Seattle, yeah.
Yeah, Seattle fucking raped Denver.
Wilson can still do some things. Cindy turned the game on yesterday, so I kind of watched it. I wasn't watching it all the way through, but
yeah, he's not bad, but he's not fucking who he was.
no.
Right.
But he can still throw the long ball, which the other quarterback can't. He can throw it the distance, but he can't put it where it needs to be. Wilson can still get it there. But, yesterday, kicking 6 field goals, throwing an interception in the end zone. But you are now 8-2.
That's all that matters.
And Baltimore is 7-4.
Yeah.
That's a big. And now you get to play Cincinnati and Cleveland twice each. And both really suck this year.
I thought Cleveland was going to be better this year. Really did.
Oh, you have too much faith.
Yeah, I know. The Browns were being Browns.
Yeah.
I really thought that they had a fucking chance to turn their shit around. Detroit did it. And they sucked for years.
Yeah, they sucked for 40 years. Well, they did make the NFC Championship back in the 90s. Yeah. But yeah, I never
Would you rather fucking be a fan of a team that just absolutely sucks ass, or somebody who fucking gets your hopes up and then crushes them, like the Vikings?
You mean like the Pittsburgh Pirates?
Yeah, like the Pirates.
The last time they won was 1979. So I would have been 14 years old. No. Yeah. 14 years old. I'm 58. So they're long overdue.
Yeah.
I mean,
the
open
fucking
up
Chiefs went 50 years between Super Bowls. 50 fucking years.
So what's that tell you? It's the quarterback in the NFL is the guy.
Yeah.
Without that magnificent star, there is no way that New England would have won those 6 Super Bowls without Brady. There's not a backup in the world or another quarterback they could have got in the NFL that would have brought them 6 trophies. Just like Mahomes. He's clearly the best at what
I don't
he
know.
does.
Not this year. Not this year, he ain't.
But
he's surrounded by great people, and he's got Andy Reid.
But he only has to be great 3 games. The 3 playoff games. That's it. The team gets him to the playoffs, and then he takes over. That's all. I mean, that's just the way the Kansas City operates. Great quarterback just makes all the difference. When you don't have one, like Cleveland hasn't had a great quarterback my whole lifetime. Best one they ever had during my lifetime was Bernie Kosar.
Well, they used to be known as a fucking running team. They were set up to fucking pound the rock. Because they had Jim Brown and then OJ.
OJ was a Buffalo Bill.
Didn't he play for a while in Cleveland?
Seattle, wasn't it? The Rams.
Oh, the Rams. That's right.
Rams. The Rams.
But Jim Brown, man, I remember watching Jim Brown when I was a little kid. Little kid.
I didn't start getting interested in sports till I was about 10. When I discovered hockey.
I remember how angry people at school got at me because I liked Mean Joe Green.
Without his attitude, the Steelers would have never did what they did in the 70s. He was the pilot of that plane.
Yeah. They still play that fucking thing of him picking that dude up and fucking slamming him to the ground.
He's one of them old timers that could still play in today's game in his prime. But a lot of the guys back then compared to today are just too small. They didn't announce the new class for the Hall of Fame yet, did they?
I don't believe so.
I know they announced who was up for it. I think the Steelers had 2 guys up for it.
Well, you had in the last 10, 20 years or so, you really only had 3 fucking guys that are Hall of Fame worthy. You had that fucking linebacker with the really nice hair, the Polynesian guy.
Oh, our safety, Polamalu.
Safety, okay.
Yeah, he was a strong safety, yeah.
You got Big Ben. And then you had the bus. Everybody else has just sort of been a flash in the pan. You had some good guys playing, but
Well, Faneca, the guard, from the, his career was all this century. He made the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, but I don't watch football. I mean, Steelers football close enough to say whether he was a good guard or not.
Well, he made what was it, 7 or 8 All Pros?
I don't know.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But guys that make that many All Pros, you're getting your day.
Oh, Pro Bowl. Pro Bowl. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
All Pro.
Let me see here. Allen. He was born in December 76. 6'5", 315. Holy shit, man. Yeah, he came from LSU. So he played in a big time. Let's see here. Career stats. He was a first-round pick. He played 110 games.
Now this poor bastard behind me's been fucking wanting to pass, and I slowed down through a passing zone, but he ain't fucking passing me. Oh well. Tough shit.
Let's see here.
Because I've driven this road before, and I know it's thick with cops. So if he wants to go faster than the speed limit, I'll let him. Clear him out in front of me.
So he was a 9-time Pro Bowl selection and a 6-time first team out of 12 years. Yeah, I think he's making, that kind of guy makes the Pro Bowl. I mean the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're 75% of your playing career, especially the first 9 years, is all Pro Bowl selection, yeah, you're making the Hall of Fame. Oh, hell.
Right. And there's some guys who you think would be fucking a shoe-in for the Hall of Fame, and they never get in.
Yeah.
Look at Priest Holmes. Why isn't that man in the Hall of Fame?
All right, let's see what the stats are. Oh, he got 8,172 yards. 86 touchdowns, averaged 4.6 yards a game. Now, Franco Harris, when he retired from Seattle, he was the number 2 yardage guy in NFL history.
Yeah.
So you knew he was going to make it. He would have had more yards if he wouldn't have ran out of bounds all the time.
I don't blame him for avoiding those hits.
So Priest Holmes is 5'9", 213 pounds when he played. But with only 8,200 yards, he don't got a shot to get into the NFL Hall of Fame.
Well, that's what happens when you have a shorter career.
Yeah.
You know, he made that 81 whatever 100 yards. How many years did he play?
Let's see here. I got to change what I have career.
He only played like 6 or 7 years.
Let's see here. So he was, drafted by Baltimore in '97 and came to Kansas City in 2001. He played 11 seasons.
His last 2 don't count because he was injured most of those years. And they didn't really fucking play him in Baltimore. He damn near made 2,000 yards a couple of years.
Yeah. Yeah, he had some good years. His first year in Kansas City, he had 1,550.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the minimum is to get into the Hall of Fame. Like the NHL, if you get 400 goals in a 12 to 15 year career where you average 30 goals a year, they're going to put you in the Hall of Fame. If you get 500-600, you're in automatically. You break 1,000 points in the NHL, you're going to make the Hall of Fame. Unless you're Alex Mogilny.
I don't know that story.
He's one of the first Russians to ever play in the NHL. He defected from the Soviet Union and played for Buffalo. And I forget who the second team is. Maybe Toronto. Or was it Quebec? One of them Canadian teams after he left Buffalo. The dude was like the first Evgeny Malkin. Had more skill than anybody else on the ice, but didn't put in the grit and determination 60 minutes. He didn't play the whole 60. So his coaches and his teammates, you know, they had the impression that he was soft. But yet, if you try to take the puck off the guy, you just couldn't do it. He was just a gifted skater, as fast as anybody's ever been in the NHL, could handle the puck. You know, and he's got, I forget how many goals he has. Let me see. I just cleared that. Alex Mogilny. Stats. He played 990 games, has 473 goals, 559 assists for a total of 1,032. And he's not in the Hall of Fame. So he's got everything that you need to qualify. And they won't put him in. And a Lady Bing for being the most gentlemanly player.
Yeah.
So he's got over 400 goals, over 500 assists, over 1,000 points, and not in Hall of Fame. So then you're telling me that standard isn't written in stone?
Yeah, they just blackballed his ass.
Yeah, which is bullshit. It doesn't matter how you reach the goal line. If that ball touches the goal line before you're done, it's a touchdown. Sorry, that guy should be in the Hall of Fame. I remember listening to him as a kid when they played Buffalo. Great face-off man. Oh, yeah. Sidney Crosby needs one more goal to have 600. He's got almost 1,600 points in his career. Freaking incredible. These next couple years are really going to suck to be a Penguins fan again. When Gino and Sid retire. Because the only way you get guys like that is you got to really suck ass to be able to draft them. And they don't come along every year.
No.
I just can't believe that nobody in the NFL outside of Andy Reid in Kansas City knew that your quarterback was going to be that special. I just can't believe it.
That's Brett Veach.
Huh?
That's Brett Veach, the fucking manager.
I know it happens where somebody gets the guy that nobody thinks is going to be any good, and he ends up being better than just, anybody else of his generation.
Oh, look at Brady. Brady was he wasn't a first-round pick.
No, he was a 6th-round pick.
He's the best that ever played.
Yeah. Nobody thought he'd be any good, but he made himself that way through hard work. You can't tell me that Mahomes just doesn't have the gift.
Oh, he does, but there's a reason why Mahomes will never match Brady. Mahomes is not willing to get paid less to surround himself with great people.
Well, I thought his contract was done.
No, he has a 10-year, $500 million contract.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got what, 7 years left on that contract?
I don't remember, but it's not a short amount of time. I think he's 5 years left on it, but still, the $500 million contract, and he's not going to let that money go, which is going to kick Kansas City in the teeth as far as hiring fucking good linemen.
If I would have ever been in that situation, I think I would have gone the Bobby Bonilla route. You know what Bobby Bonilla did, don't you?
Nope.
He signed like in his day, like the largest contract in Major League Baseball for the Mets.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of getting paid in 6, 7, 8 years, he broke it down into like a 50-year payment plan. So every July is Bobby Bonilla Day in Major League Baseball, where they give him $1.8 million on that day. So basically, for the rest of his life, he was going to get that month, paid every year. He got a big chunk up front, and then the balance of it he took out over basically the rest of his life. Yep, it's celebrated in a lot of major league ballparks.
I don't even know if that's legal in the NFL.
Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, if you could do that as a player, tell me that wouldn't be the greatest thing ever. You play out your contract, and after 10 years, you still got $400 million coming to you over the next 40 years. Yeah, you just walk away. They're going to pay you $10 million, and you can walk away before you get destroyed physically. How do you not do that? Yep, Bobby Bonilla, my hero. $1.8 million every year. Thank you. And because of the interest that's accruing, his trust is going to keep getting money even if he passes for his family. Sounds like smart business to me.
Yeah.
And that the team don't mind, because that's only a $1.8 million hit off the cap every year. Yep. Well, baseball doesn't have a cap anyways.
Hey,
That's
JR.
why. Hey, JR. K-Plan's here. Greetings, K-Plan. Rafters here. Chaos. Yeah. Yeah, baseball. If you're not
Baseball
one of
been
the
very, very good for me.
6-8 teams, you have no shot of winning, because you just don't have the payroll. You don't have the money coming in to pay to be able to compete. Every once in a while, you might get a fluke, but small market teams just aren't going to do it. You figure, like, the city of Pittsburgh has like 250,000 people now. It's shrunk so much. The population has just moved away or moved out of the city. They just don't have the population to support these teams, you know, especially if you stink. Somebody bought a
Yeah, you're not going to fill the stands.
somebody bought a billboard right off the highway down by the baseball field, and and it said nothing, sell the team, please. That's the owner.
Yeah.
But why would he sell it? He's got 2 more years, in, including this year, this upcoming season. So he's 2 seasons left, and he owns the team outright. He has no more debt service. I'll be back in a few. My nurse is coming in.
Sorry.
All right. Bye.
Hey, Kevin Killjoy. Great to see you. I'll be back in a few. They're getting ready to hook me up to my Blend Cyto. I'll be back. If I'm not
Yo,
back, that
Kevin.
means I'm not able to speak again.
Yeah. Well, let's hope you don't turn into a vegetable. Yo, JR. Hey, Tom. Yeah, it looks like the guy who was all hot and bothered to get around me met up with one of the police that I knew fucking loved this fucking road. Some places you just don't fuck around. All right, they got a cat scale. Woohoo! Be right back, brothers. I got to weigh the truck. What's up, RO? Hey, single town. Howdy, outlaw. Hello, Mr. Sombro.
Hey, how are you?
It's a beautiful day to be driving. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Got a update from a friend of mine who's in the State Department.
Oh, really?
Sweden has told their citizens to prepare for war in the next month.
Oh, because of the long-range authorization?
Yeah. They've also been mobilizing, according to him, that they're mobilizing doctors and nurses in the U.S. and U.S. and Canada. So something's going down. So
Thank you, Joe.
spread the word. Spread the word. Tell everybody stock up on food, water, medical supplies. You should be doing it already.
What's up,
But,
Ramadi?
Afternoon, gentlemen.
hey, Ramadi.
Sorry, he didn't mean to interrupt coming on the panel.
No. It's you. I was done saying what I was saying. My piece.
Well, I didn't catch what
You're
you
seeing
said.
the
Could
swamp
you-
fucking getting us. You're seeing the swamp getting us into a fucking war that Trump won't be able to get us out of.
Right. That's
Shit.
what I think's going to
I
happen.
got-
That's exactly what I think's going to happen. They're creating as much turmoil as they can for him because they didn't get their way. So they'd rather see the whole world blow up. But yeah, I have still have a close tie to a guy I made friends with. Other than that, I think you'll enjoy the video I sent you, Brandon.
Oh shit! Where'd Ramadi go?
He
Yeah, I'll look at that when I stop.
Yeah, he had a bounce. He had something come up. I think something with his.
Moist, 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 moist,
Outline.
moist, 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 penis.
What's going
There you go.
on? What's going on?
How are you, sir?
Good morning, Outlaw.
Oh man, I'm great. How about y'all?
But anyway, I just thought I would give that little update to you there, gentlemen.
Oh, I missed it. What was going on?
The government of Sweden has issued pamphlets to their citizens warning them that there will be war in the next month.
Oh,
And
no.
also, the U.S. has started mobilizing doctors and nurses from the U.S. and Canada.
Oh shit.
And you're still draft age.
I'm 36. Would they take a 36-year-old?
They'd go up to 45 if it was an extreme emergency.
Yeah. I know 18 to 25 or 26 is the first round draft.
Yeah.
Thing.
And then they go from I believe it was they do it 18 to 25 and then 25 and a half to 45. If there's like, national, like, we're getting overrun.
Mm-hmm.
World War II style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, gents, you guys have a great day. Always good seeing you guys. God bless. Take care.
Later, Sombro. Bye.
All right, brother. Yeah. Too bad.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Yeah. Too bad. I'm not serving for a banker's war.
Nope.
They can suck my fattest part of my dick on that one.
But if you think about it, they're all bankers' awards.
Oh yeah.
But we're also dealing with a guy who's drawn several lines in the sand, and every time we've crossed them, he hasn't done shit with Putin as well. So you don't know which way he's going to jump. I don't know if he has the political capital.
Yeah.
You know, they've already lost 500,000 men fighting Ukrainians.
Greetings, gentlemen. Hello, Eric. How are
Whoa.
you, sir?
You missed him.
Oh, he left already?
Of
Yeah,
course
he's gone.
left.
Gone. So the conversation moist, Outlaw?
I only was here for about 5 minutes of it, so
Yeah, I had the nurse's aide in here cleaning, using the soap around my port area. So I. Thank you.
Of course.
Could you please close the door on the way out?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
It's much
Yeah.
nicer
Well-
than saying, don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out.
Well, I'm sure that's coming when the medication is in me fully, because I become a rude bastard on this shit. It really messes with my cognitive ability, so I curse a lot more and I become real mean. Like I was when I was in my 20s.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but yeah, it's always a good time when EZ comes around, man. We have a good conversation.
Yeah, I always look forward to his visits.
Did you hear what he had to say today?
No, I did not.
He has a friend in the State Department who told him that Sweden was sending out pamphlets to its citizens saying there's going to be war with Russia within the month.
Mm.
Why?
Because we authorize Ukraine to use long-range missiles.
Perilous times.
They've been using them anyways.
Not for deep strikes.
No, but for the Kursk region, they have the 200-mile limit on the ATACMs. They've been using them.
Right. But apparently
But I
we've
guess-
given them some other stuff that has a little bit longer range.
Perilous times.
Well, sometimes you get a little dirty when you take out the trash. So
Well-
I'm going to say about that.
Wars,
This type
rumors
of
of wars.
This type of an escalation was going to happen as soon as Russia brought in the North Koreans.
Well, that's why the Chinese got pissed at Kim. Because it's interfering with their plans. I just hope that we have enough anti-missile batteries in Europe.
Welcome to Missouri, motherfuckers.
I love it. I love it very
Hmm.
much. You know, when I go down to Florida on the motorcycle, I think I'm going to go the long way and stop and see some of the guys if I can. So if I come down to Alabama,
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to come see you, Outlaw.
Oh, absolutely.
We'll go out to lunch or dinner or whatever. Take Pops. Sure, he'd like
Absolutely.
that. But
Pops. Yeah.
well, we'll see how he feels.
Yeah. He's unless it's church or the doctor's office, he don't do nothing, man.
What's his favorite restaurant?
Oh.
Whatever it is, we'll bribe him with that. Hey, Pops, I hear restaurant so and so's your favorite, and you haven't been there in a while, and I've never been there. So how about I take you and your son out to dinner and get you a nice meal from your favorite restaurant. You earned it.
What is his favorite restaurant?
Don't tell me Taco Bell.
Oh God, no. 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 I don't know. I have to ask him on that one. I don't know.
Because I'll be over that way, you know, because that won't be too far out of my way if I go down to see Ramadi. Go see them. You know, I got to go see my Jarhead brother.
Yeah, I need to get to where I can go see John and Brandon and all them.
Yeah.
I know they've been wanting to meet up for a long time. EZ's been wanting to meet up too.
Yep. Well, I'll see EZ next time I'm in Oklahoma. Hope. Yeah, he was saying. EZ said that he'll call SCE and the three of us can go out and have a steak dinner. I'm all about that. So, and then when I'm in Oklahoma, I'd like to take a ride down to Texas to go see RO, because somebody got to take him for a potty walk. Nobody ever volunteers to take the dog for a walk. What the hell? It's always me. So.
All right. Hey, so apparently I'm gonna have to private the stream that I had yesterday.
The whole thing?
Yeah, because I'm in a pickle because what happened was Riggs showed his face on camera.
Oh.
And
He's ugly.
StreamYard do what?
I said he's ugly, isn't he?
Well,
No,
what
I'm
happened?
arguing that.
What happened was the way that StreamYards is set up. I ran out of recording hours, so the stream didn't record on StreamYards when I was filming it. So I can't go back and edit it like I need to because I can't save it or whatever. So I'm going to have to private the stream.
Unless you delete it.
Yeah.
That's what I do when somebody shows themselves and they're not wanting to.
Which it was a good stream too. I went after that Far From Eden chick. I got well over 150, nearly 200 views on that stream. But, you know, what happened was Riggs came in right around part of it, and Yeah.
Way to go, Riggs.
Nah.
Well, I
It's all
think
right.
on Brandon's stream without shutting off my camera.
Yeah, but I asked you about it and you didn't give a fuck.
No, I screwed up. I'm not going to make you take down or change the thing. I'm the one that screwed up.
Right. But other people have come on who don't want to show their face, have shown their face. And I've always just, whenever they say, yeah, I really don't want my face out there, I just delete the stream.
Yeah.
Hey, Singleton, what's up, brother?
So what I'm going to do is just private the stream.
Mm-hmm.
And if anybody wants the link to it, I'll share the link with them.
Tom Laundry's here. Singleton. What's up, RO?
Yeah. It's 5 now. I don't want to drive Kansas City at rush hour.
Let's see.
There's a
Uh-oh. Love's right here.
right here.
Time to get a shower and a roller dog.
Well, the roller dog will be tomorrow morning, but yeah.
There we go. Now, if I unlist this stream, does that mean it's... What does that mean?
I don't know.
I hit delete broadcast and it leaves it on YouTube. And it
So if
it doesn't save it on StreamYard, so you don't have that whole not being able to. And if you do that with everything you don't need to edit,
Mm-hmm.
you'll never run into the problem of not being able to edit. Although I'm sure you know the fucking slow ass fucking time that you get to do the edit. Fucking, you can't edit your stream until like 2 hours after you're done,
Right.
which is horse shit.
Yeah, it is some crap.
Brandon, is Piggy of the Sea same as a manatee?
No. That's a sea cow. You get your shit straight, Marine.
Well, you know what sea cow means, right?
The manatee.
No. Sea cow is Thai for great white warrior.
Oh, I don't fucking speak any Thai other than somewhat day.
I learned that from watching the Van Damme movie.
Oh, there you go. It's got to be true.
It's actually Mitsu cow, but you know, it's close enough. I'm really intrigued by this World War III gonna within 30 days.
I sure the hell hope not.
I hope not. I went through all this shit for nothing then.
Yeah.
Besides, 12,000 degrees is a little warm for my liking. Oh, look at that spot right on the end.
No,
Well-
we're not going there.
No.
Well,
No.
there won't, in my opinion, there'll never be the first fire shot over here. There won't be no bombs thrown at us over here. There's way too many other countries with their hands in our country's cookie jar that owns property over here, and it's
I hate to be the bearer of bad news to you, Outlaw, but if whoever the president is thinks that those things are going to fly, he's launching first. I don't care what president it is.
yeah. And you never know. That's for sure. You never know.
And if you're 85 years old and senile as shit, no one's going to, nobody can blame you.
Yeah.
Really can. I sure as hell would blame him.
Yeah. You never know what could happen. I mean, you know, there's no guarantee, even with all these, you know, property and land and stuff owned over here by different countries. There's no telling. That's just the way I think about it. Now, I could be wrong, but you would think with, you know, different countries owning a piece of this over here that, you know, you'd be pissing off a lot more countries than just the U.S.
Well, go ahead, Brandon.
Whoever throws the first fucking nuke gets everybody else in the world fucking coming after their ass.
Yeah.
That's just the fact of life these days. And I don't think Russia is going to fucking throw the first nuke.
I don't think they can.
I think they can.
Yeah.
I think they got a bad case of the China syndrome, where their nukes have been so neglected for the past 30 years that they just can't do it. You know, they might have a few, but they don't have the arsenal that they did.
Oh, that I'll agree with you about. But fucking how many is too many? How many is too few? Yeah.
Well, say you got 50. You're not going to take out everybody with 50. That's just not enough.
Depends on the bomb. You know, if you've got 50, 100 megatons, you're going to do it.
Well, you got to remember they're all MIRVed. So if the total's 100 megaton and you got 10 warheads in that one missile, that means they're 10 megaton you know, that you can hit 10 targets with 10 megatons each.
I personally don't want to play Russian roulette with nuclear weapons.
No.
It'll has to happen. I just hope I get to recover from the cancer before it does happen. I want to finish this shit. You know, hate doing shit half-assed and only halfway. You know?
Yeah. Hey.
So if somebody from the State Department, give me Putin's phone number so I can call him and tell him, hey, you got to wait until I'm done with my treatment. So you can't do shit until March, the end of March, Jagoff.
I'll be right back. I got to take Sammy outside.
Yep.
Okay.
See how you negotiate that, Outlaw?
Oh, yeah. Well, like I said, I don't believe that we're going to see any nukes thrown over here in the American soil. But you are, if any nukes fly at all, I would think they would be flown overseas somewhere in the Middle East.
Well, no, Europe's going to get roasted.
Yeah.
The Russians hate the Poles and the Germans and the English so bad that they just, half their shit just goes to those three countries.
Outlaw should wait until he has another 5 hours to spend. What you mean, Singletown? What's going on, brother? What's going on, Radical? I'm just looking at this from a standpoint of you've got a shit ton of nations heavily involved in this over here. You know, you're talking about pissing off literally a hornet's nest of countries if you tamper with this. Plus, you'd have Israel on your ass. You would have Ukraine. I don't think people want that.
You know, have you ever heard of the Russian state called, what is it, Kaliningrad? It used to be Polish property, but after World War II, the Russians kept that space because they needed a warm water port.
Yeah.
So they still have it, and they have nuclear weapons in Kaliningrad that can hit Berlin in 8 to 9 minutes. So once they launch, you have 7 minutes to get yours up in the air that are in Europe, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Well,
Because by the time you detect it, it's already almost at its apex.
Yeah.
that depends on if they get seen during launch, and we have satellites that are looking for that. But
We have what is it, 23 minutes or some shit like that? 28 minutes theoretically.
But as NATO, you know, we are obligated to protect our allies.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we have Patriot and THAAD systems in Germany and Poland.
Yeah.
But what are the odds that if they go all out and they're launching hundreds of them, that we can defend them?
You can't.
No.
Fucking Iron Dome proved that.
Yeah.
Because Iron Dome basically is the Patriot missile battery, but they fucking made it parts of it, or they manufactured it in Israel. But it's a Patriot missile batteries.
Yeah, it uses the same radar system.
Same radar, same fucking missiles too.
Yep.
It's an American design, but they fucking rebranded it as their own.
Well,
There's a little bit difference in the fucking programming, but it's a Patriot battery.
Well, they do the same thing with the F-35s and other equipment that we give them.
I know.
Well, it's amazing how the only country that we've opened the architecture up to was Israel for the F-35.
And that's a huge mistake.
Yes.
Huge
And now we're
mistake.
selling them F-15EXs too.
That is not so much of a mistake, but the fucking 35s, we never should have fucking let that stealth technology go. Because they fucking get around our ITAR. Our fucking export fucking regulations, because guess what? they don't fucking have to follow it.
Yep. Well, we go out of our way to give them top of the line equipment and let them modify it.
Or not modify it. You know, the only difference between a Patriot system and the fucking Iron Dome is the programming, really.
It just looks for different things. It looks for smaller items, right?
No. They fucking the programming I'm talking about is for radar discrimination. So they're looking for different things because, well, let's face it, Hamas is not really sending out great fucking missiles. And then anytime that they get any information on like Iranian missiles or anything like that, which they've gotten quite a bit on, they reconfigure the discriminator. So it saves them a shitload of time being able to program them that stuff themselves and not having to fucking clear it through us.
What do you think about when the Israelis did strike Iran, taking out their radar and anti-air batteries? I thought that was fucking genius.
Well, they were sending a message. They were saying, all right, we've just created a fucking aerial superhighway to your capital. We could do this again and not stop. You know?
Well, you know they've been back after that night, don't you?
Yeah, they went after a research facility and
Yeah.
a few other little things.
Well, that's why they want the F-15EX, because that thing's nothing but a bomb truck now.
Yeah.
All the missiles and ordnance that platform can carry, there's no other high-speed jet that can carry that payload.
No.
That's just insane what that EX can do. So the F-35s go in, blind Iran, and the F-15s go in and hit the targets. Because they do have the range to go there and back.
Yeah. Well, anyways, if you want to protect yourself from usury and indentured servitude, you need to follow the 3 tenets of MGTOW, because the gynocentric court system will fucking subject you to usury and indentured servitude. If you get divorced from a woman, or have children with a woman, or fucking live with a woman, in any of those cases, they will fuck you hard.
Yep.
You know, no marriage, no cohabitation, no new children. That will prevent you from having to run into the fucking gynocentric court system. Because let's face it, if you're a Peter Puffer, you don't got to worry about it. If you cut your junk off, you don't got to worry about it. If you're hanging out, fucking banging chicks, you got to worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
And what would Hemi say if he was here?
Don't bring them fucking girlfriends around here.
That's right. Don't bring your fucking girlfriend around here, motherfuckers. God damn. Fucking time after time after time we see them. They come, they fucking fuck shit up because they're pissed off at one guy and they make it hell for the rest of us. So fuck them bitches. Don't touch them.
Yep.
Amen,
Don't touch them.
preacher. Amen. Preach it. I love
That's
it.
the funniest thing. Fuck them, but don't touch them.
Somebody take RO out one last time before you put the old bastard to bed, please.
Uh-oh.
We're not putting RO to sleep.
Bedtime. It's bedtime.
So have a purpose in life.
Hmm.
If you don't, you're going to find one in women.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah.
And remember, MGTOW is for normal men. Peace out, brothers, and I'll catch you on the road again tomorrow.
Good
Early.
night.
You
Bye,
saw, guys.